fresh eggs every day.
Yes.
That's awesome. I wasn't interested in living in a retirement community. I love experiences, and this was the next experience. So design-wise, I wanted a modern farmhouse feel. I wanted a full kitchen. I wanted to be able to look out on nature. And I thought, oh my God, this place looks like a Garden of Eden. Come on in.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
I am definitely a free spirit and an adventurer, and I'm a risk taker.
My mother is very outgoing. She likes to try new things and very outdoorsy, and I think she just really feels good when she can be physically active. She was a great mom, growing up. Hard worker, she worked long hours.
When I was in my mid-40s, I went through divorce and went back to school, to interior design school. I just thought, this is my opportunity. This is what I'm gonna do. I have retired from my interior design and feng shui business. I just wanted more time to do the things I love to do. So I am now working at a furniture store doing design and sales for them a few days a week. I like a reason to get up in the morning, and if I were just fully retired, I don't know what I would do. And financially, I probably can't retire. I was living on a horse farm, and I lived there for 7 years. The farmhouse I was living in was owned by a single woman, and she made the decision to leave and was selling her farm. I needed to find a new home. I was struggling because I couldn't find something I wanted. I wanted to be in the country, but I didn't want to be alone. So my good friend called me and said to look at this place called Tiny Timbers. It's a tiny home community in St. Croix Falls. And I thought, oh my God, this place looks like a Garden of Eden. It's in the woods. They were gonna have chickens. They were gonna have a greenhouse and gardens where people can grow their own food. And I thought, I need to go up there.
She really likes being outside. I think that's something that she was looking for.
We're Shane and Melissa Jones, and we own Tiny Timbers.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
So good to see you.
Yeah,
Oh,
good to see you.
yes.
Tiny Timbers is a community of tiny homes, and it's an agrihood, so it's basically a combination of gardens. We have the greenhouse, we got the chickens and the honeybees, and we have a lot of trails. So this is the pavilion. It's 22 by 32. It's Amish built. So part of the purpose of building the pavilion was just to have a community space where we could all have meals together.
One of the things that appealed to me was the fact that I could be living there close to nature, and yet there was a community there if I wanted to be involved.
So here's the garden area. Each resident has their own space in there, and you can plant flowers, vegetables, whatnot. So part of us being an agrihood is not only the fresh vegetables, but it's also intermixing the animals with, the environment here too.
I love the idea of having chickens. I love animals.
Yeah.
And fresh eggs every day.
Yes.
That's awesome.
As people age, sometimes they don't want all the maintenance that goes along with a working farm. But here you can have everything you need in one spot with just minimal input, because a lot of hands makes for light work. There are 16 spaces here at Tiny Timbers. What you do is you bring your own home and you lease the space. The lease is $4.95 a month currently.
What we provide with the lease is a 10 by 12 shed for each resident, and then we'll also take care of lawn care and snow removal for the seasons. And they have access to all of the amenities, the garden areas, the pavilion, and the other buildings as well.
I love experiences. I need experiences to feel fulfilled in life. And this was the next experience. I told her, yes, I'm in. That's when I knew I needed to find the builder. One of the names was Wind River Tiny Homes out of Tennessee.
We have 8 models. We work with our clients to customize and tweak those to their needs. And then we build them here in our facility and then ship them nationwide.
I had decided I just wanted to do one level living, for myself personally. I'm not getting any younger, and I also have an aging dog, and I didn't want her to fall down the steps because usually in tiny homes, the steps are not traditional size steps. I wanted a separate bedroom, and then I wanted a living room space where I would probably spend most of my time. I wanted it to be able to have like a little sofa or a love seat. I also like to cook, and I wanted a full kitchen. The other thing that was important to me are big windows. I wanted to be able to look out on nature and get a lot of light in. So design-wise, I wanted a modern farmhouse feel.
She's an interior designer, so she had a clear vision for her project, and it was really us understanding that vision and then executing it for her.
So from the time I started talking to Wind River, from designing and building, it took about a total of 5 months. Come on in.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Oh, it's so cute since you decorated it.
I walk in here and I'm surrounded by things that make me happy.
Yeah.
It's clean, it's simple, and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I wanted lots of light in here for it to feel light and airy.
Feels very spacious because of the ceiling.
Yeah. I love sitting in the morning, drinking my tea or my coffee and looking out my window at all the nature around me. Then behind me is my bedroom. This is a queen size bed. I upgraded to wardrobes on both sides of the bed.
That's
and
perfect. You need that.
Totally, with all the clothes that I have for work and everything.
Yeah.
And then I've got drawers down below.
I love how it's just kind of nestled in.
Yeah, it feels really good. The tiny home itself, with kind of the upgrades and things I did, I think the grand total was like $124,000. And I pay a monthly rent of $495. I'm working part-time and it pays the bills. I don't know that I'd do anything different even if I had more money. This is like the perfect thing.
This turned out amazing.
You know, the nice thing about it, not only do I love my tiny, but I also have the whole neighborhood. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Robin. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
The neighbors, the gardens. Yeah, it's wonderful. I love that I can call on a neighbor if I need help. I don't know if I'll be at Tiny Timbers for the rest of my life, but right now I'm just so happy to be there.
I'm proud of her for following her dreams and you know, not having a fear of trying new things. This tiny home community seems like a great fit for her.
I love it. I love it. It feels like home. It does feel like home.